Hello, Carl's animatronics community. Um, this is technically my face reveal. Yeah, this is my first time doing something like this. But the reason why I'm doing this is to celebrate the Dunlaps being around for a month. It's a show I've been working on for a long time, and I'm proud of it. And it's doing good so far, and I want it to keep doing good because I want to post some new episodes, and the quality is going to be up so much. Yeah. There will be 2 seasons, so I can confirm everyone on that. Then the movie will complete the whole series. But if I'm able to find more resources and stuff like that, I'll make a Dunlaps Gen 2. Basically in the future of the Dunlaps. Other than that, since it's a celebration for a month of the Dunlaps being around on my channel, I like to give you guys more information about the characters. Not Springlock Carl, oh my god. The Dunlaps is my family's last name. And the character Carl Dunlap is actually my character, which I'm Carl Dunlap. Such as you guys know me as. Scott Dunlap is my father. Penny Dunlap, my mother. Shelley Dunlap, my sister. Some characters are made up, but the Grand Elder and the other elders are supposed to be the first few living Dunlaps. I just don't know their actual names, so that's going to be pretty hard to get them out there. So I just call them by like their color, and they're an elder, so that's a good thing. And episode 4 is the episode where it explains the lore, like a little bit of it. But I'm excited for the future episodes in the next season because I have so many planned for it. Yeah. And to all that's wondering why my YouTube name is Carl's Animatronics, it's because it's kind of the original name of my horror series I started, and I don't have the others down here. They're all back up in my little workshop area. But I got Springlock Carl. And yes, it's confirmed to be a mask. It kind of gets uncomfortable, though. But it works. And if I didn't post anything yesterday, I'm sorry. Not yesterday, but the day before, because I'm in high school. I had homecoming with my beautiful girlfriend. It was fun yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but Saturday. Which, in the series, you'll find out more about my girlfriend. But now getting on with the description for the characters and everything. It's all coming from the mind, because I remember. Let's start off with the oldest being that's in the series so far, the Grand Elder. The Grand Elder was raised by a family, because he was abandoned. But he was really smart. He had the mind of Einstein, basically. And he wanted to have kids of his own to follow his ambitions. Because he wanted peace, global peace. So he met this girl, and they had kids, which made the other 4 elders. Well, technically 5, but I'll get more into topic about the 5th one later, out of all the elders' kids, grand elders. But his wife was sadly killed, and he wanted to push more towards peace. So he trained his kids and gave them each a sacred meaning and power and abilities. But he didn't feel like not a human body, but any type of body could withstand just that power alone. So it needs a source to be held, because at the time he was a being with a lot of power. So he divided his power into different groups, and all of them spanned it out to different colors. Purple, the purple Dunlap stone, strength and IQ boost. The red Dunlap stone, speed and the ability to make energy weapons. White Dunlap stone, the ability to grant the user to make giant versions of animals, and make combination of animals as well to fight. And then the green stone, which that stone gives the user the ability to transform certain matter into different matter, and the ability to heal others, because peace. These powers were used to keep peace, but they were rarely used because there wasn't really much chaos, but there was enough for them to use them. You find out more about the sub-levels in the temple, though, and how the stones are kept there, and how the energy is distributed throughout the temple. Now, since you know the backstory behind the Elders, let's get on with EXE and Shelly Doll. EXE is one of the Grand Elder's sons. EXE had the Orange Stone, which the Orange Stone allowed the user to give life and to control fire. But EXE, he was always that selfish, centered one. He wanted all the attention to himself. So he went through and asked the other elders if they could use the stones for evil, which you also find out in the 4th episode. But the Grand Elder told him, no, our mission is peace and happiness. And EXE got mad, as you know, and he used the ability of giving life after designing a being named Shelly Doll. He gave the Shelly Doll 3 separate powers in her systems, which were handled by her antennas. The middle antenna, the back, and the side. The middle is able to hypnotize entire planets. So that's a hint towards the hypnosis arc. Then her back antenna allows her to teleport, and her side antenna allows her to control certain tech. But that's mostly about EXE and Shelly Doll. Now let's move on with the Dunlaps themselves. The Dunlaps consist of my dad, mom, my sister, and me. And here and there you see Caleb, my nephew. Basically, my dad, he's a hard-working man in real life and the show, because the characters are based off nearly identical to the real life counterparts. He's a hard-working man. He loves to help others, but when somebody does something wrong in the bad way, he will flip. But that's just his defense mechanism, which gives his character within the show more depth. And I want to adventure more towards his character here soon within the series, as well as my mother's, which we're about to get on to hers. But my dad, he's the one not to be messed around with, and he's a pretty great man. But that's all about Scott. Which character? Oh yeah, my mom. She's had trauma all characters have trauma. So did Scott, but um, technically. Oh god, my freaking script in my brain went willy wally. My dad, he also has trauma. But they learned from that trauma and used it as a power within their heart to keep pushing. Which I'm slowly learning to do that stuff. Which I'm excited to be able to do it without a problem. Um, my mom's character, she loves to bake. She usually stays home because she's the housewife. She cooks, cleans, but the other Dunlaps come home, help clean, cook. We all have fun at the end of the day within the Dunlaps. Um, but when she's done, she usually likes to do diamond dots, stuff like that. But within the series, she will be trying to do one, but she would, when the hypnosis arc starts, she's never going to get the time to do it. Oh, constant running. But that's pretty much my mom's character. She's kind-hearted, and she'll also flip out on someone if they do something wrong. But now it's time for my character. Let's say I'm kind of like Sonic, but not with the speed aspect yet. I kind of have this Snorky attitude sometimes. My character tends to get in trouble a lot. It's funny. But thinking about me usually getting in trouble, I've done better now. I used to get in trouble a lot. Because I was stupid. All kids are stupid most times in their lifetime. Um, but we all make mistakes. We all do stuff we're gonna regret. So, I get it. Um, but my character is gonna be the kind of hard-headed like my father, but not as hard-headed. He would also love to run, race, say some wacky stuff out of hand. Um, yeah, my character is gonna be the jokester, but he's gonna take things serious once the series goes step. Which, the final arc will be the very thing that pushes him, my character, to a whole new level. Basically, how I brought up stones, the ultimate stone is a thing where all the powers of every stone is combined into one. So, all that power within one being is making them hold the responsibility for others. Which is a good lesson. I will get more on to lessons later. Now let's get on with Shelly's character. She loves to draw, she loves animals, she's kind-hearted, but she kind of does have, like, she kind of gets shy around characters that aren't her family, because she doesn't know them. But she'll also say some out of hand stuff, too, because Shelly and Carl are the jokesters of the series, basically. They won't do so many jokes within the second season, though, because we'll be more older, more serious with the theme. But we're still gonna have some of that aspect. But her character will also have some plot development. But, more characters that will be coming soon, such as my girlfriend, some of my dad's friends, some of my mom's, other family members. Which in episode 5, my girlfriend will actually show up in part 2 when the hypnosis arc is starting to go into effect. And she'll also be in episode 5, part 3. Now let's get on with a character that will show up in the secret scene, since you guys all seen the leaks and everything, most than likely. The character that's going to show up in the secret scene is Secret Agent CD. How his story started, though, is pretty tragic. It starts out same way as the Dunlaps have been now, but a character that I don't want to bring up right now because I want to keep that character low underneath, which me saying that was a hint. Underneath, sub-levels to Temple. Secret Agent CD, his storyline started out the same, but instead of EXE just going his final form, which you've seen all the leaks and stuff for that, before it was even confirmed to be a series, Shelly Doll went into her final form. Yes, she does have a final form. She actually has another form in between her base and final, which I will be showing that in Season 2. They both work together. The Dunlaps are trying their best in his universe. And one wrong step, because Shelly Doll would have never been able to transform into a final form if they didn't fight her. Well, if they fought her, she would have never been able to. But that's where the story messed up, because they never fought her, so she was given the chance to flee with EXE and use the power. And the lesson, what I'm trying to get here for Secret Agent CD is one wrong step can mess up everything else. Which, I'm pretty sure that's called the butterfly effect. Because I'm studying on it in school right now, in language arts. Never thought I'd be teaching a school lesson on one of my videos. Trying to think. But Secret Agent CD, thanks to him doing some wrong steps, as well as the other Dunlaps, Scott, Penny, Shelly of that universe lost their lives. And Carl was about to lose his, Secret Agent CD. He was about to lose his life, but because Shelly Doll shrunk back down to her normal state, just finished him off in a casual way. But my girlfriend of that universe intervened and had to pay the price of our wrong steps. But the Grand Elder, in time, saved Secret Agent CD, but the last thing Secret Agent CD had of his girlfriend from his universe was the very, very sad corpse. So, and the Grand Elder sent him off to the third universe. The universe he was in was Universe 158, which kind of like the Universe 157 that the storyline's taking place in, but different in key aspects. But, freaking, my bad, if anybody ain't allowed to say that word. Secret Agent CD goes back to Universe 3, usually, to visit the grave of his girlfriend. And we could say he lost everything, because he went back to his universe. Nothing was left. EXE and Shelly Doll were in a fierce battle. And he goes back there, here and there. And they're still fighting. Because let's just say their power levels kind of flatten out at the same. Except here and there, their levels start to weaken because of energy drainage. So, yeah, it's pretty sad. Other Secret Agents versions of the Dunlaps will show up, though, later. So, in episode 13, Secret Agent SD, which is my father from his universe 325. And then the other two, I still have to figure out the numbers for their universes because I want them to all be from different universes. But thinking that we already pushed 20 minutes for this is awesome. Um, yeah. I have so much stuff planned for my series. I even have a drawing on the whiteboard, which I will show on my community post. For one of the troops, kind of got inspiration from Astros. I don't know what they are. I was just shown a picture a while ago. And I don't know. They look weird. Like they're UFO ships or something like that. Let's get off that topic. But yeah, they're gonna look cool. And in season 2, where people don't get EXE's name, keep calling him EXE, I'm gonna tell you now to call him ILF. Internal Life Form is what it stands for, because he'll be damaged but still survive. Which I'm pretty sure I did a community post on that too, or I'm pretty sure I posted it already. I don't know what I did. Honestly, don't know. I'll try to get it out there before season 2 happens. But season 1 compilation still won't be for a whole, like, nearly another 10 months. That will be out soon enough, because it's already in the first few episodes. Like, 4 part 2. Gonna be 4 part 3 Friday. But yeah. I'm actually pretty happy with the progress my series has. But my series wasn't always going to be this way. I was originally going to animate it and take it like a month per episode. But it's like, no, I want to give the viewers something to watch once a week. To be up forwards to once a week and not let it go from shooting up, then down, and then up, and then down. I want it to go straight up. Which, I think it's slowly working. Don't know. I'll check my analysis soon. But, yeah. I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to work on. And also juggling school and the series at the same time kind of throws me out of line. But I'm still holding good grades, so that's a good part. 2 B's, 1 A minus, and the rest A pluses. Which, Spanish actually, I will add Spanish, to my series. Like, make a whole new YouTube channel, make a Spanish one for the Dunlaps, where Spanish people can also enjoy my stuff. Because I don't want to leave other people out, because I want them to understand what I'm trying to say. Because I care for all people. I want all of them to enjoy my stuff. I don't want to be targeted towards one person or two. I want to be targeted towards everyone. I'm that type of person to go all out for other people. Which I don't mind. I love helping others and love seeing others enjoy my content. But this is slowly wrapping up towards the 30-minute mark. We have 7 minutes left. I'll tell you about some projects I'm working on for the series. Or I might end it at 25, because I'll tell you real fast. After the first season, another series will come out called Carl's Revenge. So be ready for that. But this is a month anniversary for the Dunlaps. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And Carl's Animatronics over and